Good?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Markel's here. We'll get started with questions. Brian Christopherson, 24/7 Sports. Go ahead.
Hey, Markel, how did you think Miles and Quentin held up, especially in that first half, playing alongside you?
I think they did pretty good, honestly. I think I can't ask for nothing more out of them than what they did.
What do you think of just the defense as a whole and the tackling in the second half when you watched it back? What do you think of the performance?
Uh, from the second half, I think we got to go on the same mentality that we had in the first half and knowing how to finish the game and how to keep tackling and keep building off what we did in the first half.
Lincoln Journal Star, Parker Gabriel.
Hey, Markel, how did you see Deontay and Cam handle knowing that they weren't going to be able to play in the first half? And then did you think they were able to hit the ground running when they got in the game in the second half?
I mean, how they handled it was pretty well. I mean, they was on the defensive. I mean, they was on the sideline during the first half, congratulating guys and being involved into the game. And when they got in the second half, and for anybody just to hop in during the second half and not playing the whole first half, it's gonna gotta catch a rhythm first off. So it was, I mean, for them, I mean, it's still football at the end of the day, so they gotta go out there and do what they can do.
Omaha World Herald, Sam McEwen. Go ahead, Sam.
Hey, Markel, thanks for doing this. Hey, third down defense over through the first two games. What do you like about what you guys are doing on third down, and what needs to improve?
I mean, going into this game, we had talked about 3-and-outs, so that was the main focus on 3-and-outs and turnovers, because we didn't do too many of them things during the first game. So that was the main focus coming into this game. And while we was in the 3-and-outs, I mean, it was just getting better and better, and it was bringing us closer and closer to wanting to get more 3-and-outs and more turnovers during the whole game.
Lincoln Journal Star, Steve Sipple.
Hey, Markel. The team's had a bit of a rough end to last season. Now, kind of a rough start now. What is your message as you're a leader, a veteran leader? What is your message to the guys right now? What kind of things are you telling the guys?
I mean, as men, we got to keep our head up and keep on evolving. We can never look down on ourselves or stoop down to the opponent level. So we got to keep working. We got to keep going. We got 5 more weeks left, so we can't put our heads down and go half speed, my bad, on anything during practice or anything. So we got to keep working, because at the end of the day, we still got games to win, and we shouldn't want to lose the rest of the season.
Thank you, Markel.
You're welcome.
Husker Online, Sean Callahan.
Hey, Markel, can you just speak to what this Penn State game means, kind of to both programs? I mean, Penn State's a surprising 0-3. You guys are 0-2. It's a short season. Can you just speak to what this game means, probably to both programs going into Saturday?
Sean, your audio was low, but I can kind of repeat what I heard for Markel, just the meaning of this Penn State game and the importance of it with bouncing back from 2 losses to open the season.
Oh, you want to know about the Penn State game this week?
Yeah, just the importance of it.
I mean, I think it's very important to come out here and have somebody come into our home and show people who can do, because they got something to prove just as well as we do. So it should be a good game, good physical game, and try to come out with a win.
Sean, did you have any follow-up to that if your audio's better?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay, yep, you bet. Mitch Sherman, The Athletic.
Hey, Markel, Luke Reimer, after the game Saturday, mentioned some nerves for him at the beginning of the game, that first drive, and then again at the start of the second half. Understandable, I suppose, with his first start. But from the defense as a whole, what did you see that was different about those couple of drives where Northwestern had success versus the rest of the game where you guys pretty much held them in check?
I mean, on the drive, they did have success on. A couple plays they did have success on. It was more of our own problems that we created that we got to fix during the film room. So it was nothing that they did. It was just problems that was on the defense.
And we'll finish up for Markel with Evan Bland from the Omaha World Herald.
Markel, you've obviously been around the program a long time, had a lot of home games. What do you expect to see this weekend with an empty Memorial Stadium? How do you feel like that's going to look or feel as a player out there?
I mean, we practice in the stadium, so it shouldn't be no different from the practice. And locking in, when you play in the game, you don't even worry about the stands. If you worry about the stands, then you worry about the wrong thing. So having a home game this week should bring a lot of more guys more into the game, more involved, and more focused on trying to get the win.
All right, great. Thank you, Markel. We'll have a couple more defensive guys here shortly, Colin Miller and Ben Stilley.